from Alabama.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. That's Goddard in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good. Eagles, first down.
That's Goddard in motion.
7-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
17 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Hurts again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goddard, that time. And it'll bring up second and goal. Hurts will try it again. This one caught it before. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. This one complete to Sutton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
First down.
First and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Denver.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
Second down, Nix. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
16.
Throwing is Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Early big on fourth down.
And it's fourth down.
Throwing. Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10. He'll drop to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Second and goal.
Now, a second down throw for Nick. And he'll take it on in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, here's Mims. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Nick now on first and 10. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
It's second down.
Here's Nix to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
It's third down.
Back to throw is Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs is a recipe for success.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
On on second down, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw is Nix. Forced out wide. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught on Harvey. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. We'll get that complete to Franklin. To the goal line and in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
That's it. All you will do.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Third and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Got a man. It's complete to A.J. Brown. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18. Dotson, the man in motion. On first and 10, it's Hurts. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past past the 35.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will go all the way. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. His second touchdown of this first half.
The Broncos will line up for the two.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for two. The lead remains right where it is. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone. And if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Like I want to get this straight forward. Not right close.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Here's Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Saquon. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
A second down throw for Hurts. That is caught by the tight end. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's caught this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's swung out to Harvey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing, Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That is intercepted. Picked off by Killy Ringo. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick-6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Saquon going to try to run it in. And he is going to come up empty here. They stop him short of the goal line. And this remains a one-score game. The lead holds at 7. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 32 yards.
15-yard line.
Nix now on 1st and 10. This is caught at 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Denver.
Back to throw is Nix. That is hot. And he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So now a big play here for the Broncos. They're going to line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. It's going to allow them to take the lead here in the 4th quarter. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, Hurts. Open man downfield is Brown. And he's into the end zone yet again. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they?
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa, who fumbled. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Mims. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. Here's Nix to throw. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Still going. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up.
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And nice work there. Going to a slide. Gain about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
He'll run again. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the 1st down inside the 25.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that 1st down himself.
Here's 1st down. Here comes Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. So the Eagles use their 1st timeout here. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Buckley. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Go Silver, ready?
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, a few more defensive stops their opponents did. That was the difference in this one.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link.
Like they're trying, like first play.
Marvin Mims now to return it.
2 backs in fact, make it to 1.
And he takes the return out of the bounds.
Ball's done. And it looks like what your kids would do in Pop 1.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first down. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get louder starting off with a sack.
The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
That's another Broncos.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Man, it's Marvin Mims. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Bombers.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
19 more yards. And the Broncos first down. First and
Looking inside the red zone.
6-yard line.
He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
Third and goal. Here's Nix. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series.
touchdown.
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. Keeps himself upright. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 8-7 the score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Rolling from the gun here. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another Broncos.
Once more, it's Nix. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard. You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. And they're going to throw out of the gun. He finds Ingram looking downfield here. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46.
And the Broncos, 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
Bombers. Away.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 45. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Jalen Phillips on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing here, Nix. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Katie. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running in the red zone. Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's Nix. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
180.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Buys time, rolling right. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
That's good. Eagles, first down.
Now Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
At the Broncos' 45-yard line.
Hurts setting up to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Working quickly here.
And an Eagles first down.
Hurts on first down. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's Hurts once again. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Hurts throwing again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
63.
Hurts yet again. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They draw just the right throw, and we're tied. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Harvey now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Nix with it on first. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Bombers.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chased out to his right. Keeps this one off to Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 7. And the Broncos first down.
They'll throw again. Nix. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught. And he gets out to stop the clock. Give him 37 on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Broncos.
Bombers. Chill. Away. Captain.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Bombers.
Throwing here just before halftime. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. High-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Pound up, Yeti.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Buckley. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good. Eagles first down. First and 10.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a race down the right side. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Firing it deep, left side. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Nix. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
1st down, a run with Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
180.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
This fan base, turn on a dude the way that you all turned on Terry McLaurin. The duration of the 2000s.
The point after splits the uprights.
And
The Eagles double their lead to 14.
Spring, going to the super, calling him selfish, saying it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Getting out to his left. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Now Nix. There's a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Here's Nix. And someone stepped in.